Get cozy with a sleep story for grown-ups. You're listening to The Radiance of Rome, a calming sleep story set in the ancient city of Rome, Italy. In this bedtime story for grown-ups, step into the enchanting embrace of Rome, where time seems to stand still and every cobblestone whispers tales of centuries gone by. Your senses become attuned to the rhythmic heartbeat of the eternal city as you experience the radiant splendor of Rome's most tranquil moments. From moonlit piazzas to the gentle murmur of the Tiber River, Rome offers serene exploration and inner reflection. Join me as we wander the historic streets, savoring the aromas, sounds, sights, and emotions that make Rome a haven for inspiration. Come nightfall, you retreat to a Casa Pietra to enjoy the warm hospitality of a charming guesthouse. Close your eyes and let the tapestry of Rome's radiance enrich your night as you prepare for sleep. It's time to dream away. I would like to welcome you to Michelle's Sanctuary. I am Michelle, and as you listen, let me be your guide to peace and repose. Change any detail in this story to suit your fancy. I am merely here to open your mind to the unlimited soothing powers of your imagination. Pretend my voice is that of a cherished companion, someone who understands the importance of tending to your inner calm before slumber. Allow the soothing words of this practice to envelop you like a soft Roman breeze, paving the way for a restful night's sleep and bringing the essence of the eternal city to life. Feel free to surrender to sleep at any point in this reading. To better prepare you for the sleep story, you may engage in this brief meditation and talk down. The perfume of Rome is a constant blend and balance of new and ancient. Imagine the lemony aroma of local flowers intermingling with the earthy scent of ancient stone. In the distance, you can hear the faint melody of a violin serenading twilight. The sanctuary of your bedroom transforms into a cozy Roman villa. You settle into a plush bed, adorned with intricate woodwork, as you are embraced by luxurious, crisp linens. Your breath naturally slows, synchronizing with the gentle murmur of the Tiber River. In this time for release, you let out an audible sigh, the kind of sigh that says, "Today has been full, and I now release it." Your body sinks deeper into the bed as you inhale the air slowly, basking in the rich blues of twilight. Feel your body expand and feel free to take a yawn if you like. And then sigh once more, mimicking the gentle grace of the plentiful fountains throughout the ancient city. Continue to breathe in the essence of Rome with one last series of conscious breaths. As you inhale perhaps yawn, and then sigh, letting everything go. Your mind becomes as serene as the moonlit waters, a vessel ready to embrace and transform this sleepy story as it begins. Everyone comes to Rome, led by their personal reasons and missions, and you are in tune with the reason you chose to visit a city that stretches back millennia. Some come for romance, some come for curiosity, some come to pay respect to the ancient legacy, while some come to revel in the simple pleasures that stimulate all senses. Rome stands as a living testament to the rise and fall of empires, the birth of cultures, and the evolution of human civilization. It embodies and evokes a spirit of resilience, reinvention, and the inevitable transformation that comes with time. From its rich culinary heritage to its romantic allure, Rome beckons with an irresistible blend of antiquity and modernity, offering a deep connection to humanity that resonates to the core of each visitor. The energy of Rome permeates one's heart with a feeling of hope, intrigue, and passion. Stepping out onto the streets of Rome from your charming guesthouse, the city is bathed in the gauzy golden embrace of early morning. The cobblestones glisten in the light as you walk down a narrow lane that winds around stone dwellings, awash in morning's brilliance. Fuchsia flowers cascade down iron balcony rails. The scent of blooming flowers mingles with the roasted notes of espresso being served. The day unfolds with grace as your intuition leads you through the city and chance experiences help mold your day. You make your way towards the heart of the city, the morning sun casting long shadows that seem to dance alongside you. The historic landmarks stand in quiet majesty, their stone walls keeping score of the hundreds of years and millions of souls to live life within them and around them. Long before the crowds arrive, you come to the Colosseum. It stands resolute, a sentinel of ancient triumphs, and you can almost hear the whispers from the Roman Forum with philosophical discourses that proved to elevate the human experience over time. It is in the silence of early morning that you may connect with the wisdom of eras gone by, feeling the energy resonate within you. The words of the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius inspire your exploration and leave a mark that will affect the way you think about the world long after you have departed Rome. He once expressed, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Above the gilded stones of the Colosseum, basking in morning light, you imagine your soul colored by your thoughts. You focus on the beauty of this moment, seeing in your mind's eye how your soul changes as your mind becomes still and your thoughts are elevated by the wonders of this ancient city. The architectural masterpieces reveal what humans are capable of creating, even in more technologically limiting times. Your feet return you to your aimless adventure, fully aware every new corner will reveal something new to you. You meander through charming piazzas where fountains playfully dance to their own rhythm. As the heat of the day intensifies at noon, people of all ages stand close to the fountain's mist to cool themselves. Tiny prisms form in the silvery white mist, creating a magical display of wonder, the kind of beauty often noticed by cinematographers and painters, to be recreated in their depictions and relived through their dreams. The day leads you to the Pantheon, originally built as a temple in 27 AD, honoring all the gods of ancient Rome, exemplifying the Romans' understanding of engineering and design. As you approach, you're greeted by a grand portico adorned with stately Corinthian columns. The stone and marble of the Pantheon offer coolness as the day warms up. In the heart of the oculus, you bask in the ethereal light that casts an ever-changing spotlight on the ancient floor beneath your feet. The circular chamber beneath the dome exudes a sense of awe and reverence. Marble statues of deities and historical figures line the perimeter of the walls. The harmonious symmetry of the Pantheon's design, with its dome perfectly balanced atop the cylindrical base, imparts a feeling of balance and unity, a reflection of the Roman ideals of order and proportion. And being immersed in this semblance of balance causes a shift within you, and you feel balanced and keenly aware of how the sacred space fosters a sense of calm within. The whispers of respectful visitors and the sound of them stepping on the marble floors echo in the pristine acoustics of the temple. The sound here is crisper, the circulating air carrying the soothing soundtrack throughout the Pantheon. You can imagine being here during a simpler time in history, free of electronic distractions and the multitude of information that comes your way in the modern world. And this thought colors your soul with a shade of peace. You drift away from the crowds now gathering and seek refuge from the midday heat in a quaint cafe nestled on a winding cobblestone lane. The ambiance is inviting, with a gentle hum of conversations intermingling with a soft clinking of cups and saucers. You indulge in a leisurely Italian lunch, savoring each bite of fresh pasta as the flavors awaken your palate with pops of acidity and salt. Each aroma and bite leaves its mark on your mind, containing the power to transport you back to this vibrant corner of Rome that you discovered by chance. You feel overall contentment, satiated in a way that brings on sleepiness. And so you return to Casa Pietra, a stone guest house overlooking a piazza. You open the gate to a path that leads to a courtyard as a tepid breeze rustles the leaves. The sound enhances your sleepiness with an invitation to nap in your suite. You ascend a winding set of marble stairs that lead to the third floor, feeling comforted in the cool shadows. You open the heavy double doors into your suite and settle on a plush sapphire blue chaise lounge near the windows, overlooking the fountain and courtyard. With a complacent sigh, you close your eyes and enjoy the perfect nap that bridges the joyous sounds of the outside world with a sense of fresh flowers and the constant trickle of the fountain. As sheer curtains billow into the room, they whisper you into a nap and offer a breath of reprieve. And you find your dreams that come quick and remain short are influenced by the afternoon happenings outside, as your mind and body enjoy a little rest. Time flows like a gentle cascade captured in the fountain, and you awaken to a different experience entirely. The air has become cooler, and the sun's descent paints the sky in hues of amber, orange, and rose gold. The late afternoon breeze carries a refreshed energy, beckoning you once again to explore the enchanting streets. You step outside. the world around you bathed in the honeyed radiance of golden hour. The fountains that have accompanied you throughout the day seem to shimmer with a renewed magic, their waters reflecting a kaleidoscope of colors painted across the sky. You feel different, relaxed and at ease, yet still coming back to a state of awareness as you slip out of the dreaminess of your afternoon nap. You stroll with a sense of quiet purpose and experience Rome in a different light before the touches of blue paint the hour. The murmur of the Tiber River calls to you, and you wander along the riverbank, inhaling the rich mineral smell of the water. You settle on a bench, watching as an artist captures the scene on a canvas aglow with jewel-toned oil paint. You enjoy this moment of near solitude and a day that has allowed you to find a balance between shared experiences with visitors and exploring Rome on your own. A sense of romance accompanies the night as the moon rises and the stars twinkle in the velvety marine blue sky. You wander back to Trevi Fountain as the moonlight bathes the turquoise water in an ethereal glow, casting shimmering reflections upon the surface. Many people gather, lovers and families, dreamers and artists, and local residents enjoying the night. You reach out and let the cool droplets of the fountain brush against your fingertips, a tangible connection to the history, the beauty, and the soul of Rome. Surrounded by ancient buildings that form a wall of safety around you, you look to the night sky and smile, for there are places you may dream about that may never live up to your hopes. But this tender moment in Rome lives well beyond them. On your return to Casa Pietra, you stop for some gelato on the way. The silky delicacy cools your throat and captures your favorite flavors. You take your time roaming past shops and hotels, losing yourself in the labyrinth of narrow lanes and cobblestone streets. It feels good to lose track of time, to lose track of yourself. As an observer, you take in the emotions felt in candlelit cafes and waves of comfort that come as you peer into storied windows of palaces and stone dwellings, with a heart full of new memories and a rejuvenated spirit. You make your way back to Casa Pietra. The distant sounds of Vespa scooters weaving through the city streets join the muted yet passionate melodies of street musicians that play into the night. And of all the radiance in light and sounds, it is the radiance of night that brings the most magical energy and hope for possibilities. The moon reflects on the cobblestones of the piazza. As you finish your gelato and feel the desire to simply twirl in the night breeze, you feel a freedom in this moment that you have not felt in some time. You let go of inhibition and continue to spin in the breeze as your clothes billow around you. True Romans understand you and smile, cheering you on as you wave to them and hear them sing out, Buonanotte. You look at the stars as the moonlight and golden glow of historic street lanterns guide you back to your home away from home. You enter again and wander through the courtyard of the guesthouse, this time inspired by the nocturnal blues and glimmering water in the fountain. Its persistent song as the water flows without end soothes you to the core. The night air smells different, somehow richer. As the dampness rises and the sweet floral perfume of the garden in the courtyard blends with the smells of basil and oregano that grow in window boxes. An older Italian man full of spirit has a discussion with his love beneath a canopy of bougainvillea. A college-aged woman sits nestled in a chair, reading her book beneath the glow of lights strung throughout the courtyard. It seems everyone yearns to prolong the night and savor the enchanting starry sky. Under the caress of the night's velvety breeze, you watch the dancing moonlight and shadows that put on an ethereal show on the old stones of the guest house. The interplay of light and darkness, the silence and the soft rustling of leaves offer another perfect moment of balance and play. Amidst this tranquil expanse, the proprietor of the guest house a figure of grace and warmth, emerges to greet you. Her grandmotherly presence exudes the timeless charm of Rome itself, a combination of open-hearted hospitality and a touch of mystery. With a smile that carries the stories of countless encounters, she welcomes you back to the casa and inquires about your day. You share with her similar experiences she must have heard from hundreds of guests over the years. Yet she pays attention with curiosity and an attentiveness that makes you feel good. Her caramel eyes reflect back the moonlight, and she says, "Dorme bene," wishing you a good night of sleep. Returning to the comforts of your suite, you find yourself drawn to the clawfoot tub that overlooks the dreamy courtyard. As the bathtub fills, you add a lemon mint bath oil to the water. Moonlight pours through the window, casting delicate patterns upon the water's surface. You light candles around the bathtub, scented with lemon and rosemary. Their fragrance intertwines with a night breeze that carries a hint of Rome's flora and the Tiber River. This delicate moment feels somewhere between wakefulness and a dream. You carefully sink into the tepid water, looking out on the moon and starry sky above the silhouette of ancient buildings. You cleanse yourself with a bar of lemon mint soap that washes away any remnants of your day of adventures in Rome. Your mind wanders as you peer out on the beautiful night, and you consider what thoughts now color your soul. Your body floats and sinks as your chest rises and falls with deep, intoxicating breaths. Your skin feels silky and smooth, invigorated by a cool, subtle tingle from the mint in the soap and bath oil. Your muscles relax, and you feel your eyelids becoming heavier and heavier. As your bath comes to a graceful close, you step out onto a plush mat and dry yourself with a towel once dried in the Italian sun. You blow out the candles, and skinny trails of smoke squiggle toward the high ceiling. Slipping into the embrace of soft, clean pajamas, you return to the bedroom and look out the balcony. Your gaze turns upwards to the perfect starry sky over Rome. You imagine the Romans who came before you and experienced this humbling, celestial tapestry. And under your breath, moved by the tenderness of the night, you say, Buonanotte, Rome. The moon's gentle glow spills into the room, casting a silvery hue that bathes you and the canopy bed that awaits in opulence. You pull back the soft blanket and freshly laundered sheets and climb into the bed. The mattress is the perfect firmness to offer support and comfort as your muscles recover from a day of sightseeing and walking. Your head nestles into the pillows as the curtains blow on the circulating air made possible by the night breeze. Shadows dance on the stone walls, and with every inhale, you draw in the night's essence. And with every exhale, you leave behind any tension. You give in to the gentle tug of sleep, sinking deeper and deeper down. The night delivers you to the sacred place where the boundaries between reality and reverie dissolve, and you become one with the radiance of Rome, trusting and letting go, finding peace, finding restoration, finding contentment, finding sleep. It's time to dream away.